Oh, what's going on YouTube, you sexy mama jammas? Welcome back to the channel for another drive day. We're heading west, baby, heading west. It's now 10:21. I've been up since like 7 o'clock, 7:30, somewhere in that window. Just been piddle-farting around and wondering whether that reset worked, because it won't work until you start moving, or you won't know until you start moving. And the reset did work, so the dash is cleared up. I got cruise control again, woohoo! So we are now 80 miles from Kansas City, and we're gonna hit 435 and start and hit 35 for a little bit, and 54. Take that all the way down to what? That hits 40 in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, right there at, or not too far from, Albuquerque, and then we'll just continue heading west. How far are we gonna get today? I don't know. I guess about whatever 9-10 hours gets us, maybe even a max 11 hour. But I did search for fuel this morning. Last night when I checked where I was, fuel was about 427. I was like, all right, cool, I'll fill up in the morning. So I checked this morning. It was still about the same there, but 200 miles away to Flying J, it's 406. I'm like, okay. So, and we still got 3/8 of a tank of fuel. So we're not in dire need of fuel. So we're going to go to that Flying J right up there at, it's right off 35 and some US 50 or something, whatever it was. And I forget what town it's in, but we're 196 miles away from that. So it was like I don't know. So we're going to get fuel there. We're going to top off all the tanks there. And then we're going to see at that point where the next place, hopefully the next cheapest place is really, really close to Cali. Because honestly, after I get to this fuel stop, one tank of fuel will allow me to finish this trip. Because we'll be less than 1,000 miles away. 1,000 miles, no. One tank of fuel give me the errors. I'll be less than 1,000 miles away from my first stop. I still haven't checked to see how many miles are between my Phoenix stop to my first stop in California. I need to do that. I need to go ahead and just use Google and get those mileage so I can figure out best of how to when to get fuel and all that good stuff. Because I do not want to buy fuel in California. I want to buy fuel in Arizona, but I'm gonna have to do that at least. So we'll figure it out, and we'll get it done with. But yeah, thanks for riding along with me. Let's just I left the place. It was nice and sunny, but it looks like I'm heading into some cloud cover. Hope we don't get no more rain. I don't want no rain. I just want clear drive days. Okay, that's too much to ask. I just want to have good drive days, and so I can knock some high mileage out and just be done with it. But nevertheless, appreciate y'all being here. Let's just see what the trucking world has in store for us today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
So I had a comment on my video yesterday asking if I heard about, because I guess where I had previously said I was at Horse Cave, they asked me if I heard about that shooting that happened at Horse Cave. I was like, no, I haven't. Apparently 2 drivers got into it and one shot the other and killed him. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning or something. That's just sad. People are stupid out here. It's all because you sons of bitches are too scared to take an ass whooping. I know a lot of y'all believe, well, I'll just shoot you because I'm a bad, hard son bitch. No, you're a pussy. You're a downright pussy because you're too scared to take an ass whooping. You can't fight. You throw shit out your mouth and you can't back it up, so therefore you want to shoot somebody. So let me ask you this, what's better? You get a black eye, a busted nose, and a busted lip, and you live? Or you're the one getting shot and you die, or you're the shooter and you're the killer and you go to prison for life. What do you think's the best option there? Take an ass whooping. If you're going to run your chops, accept the consequences. That's all. That's the only reason. Motherfuckers scared. Just a pussy with a gun. That's all you are. Just know, regardless of what you say, oh, me and my homies will come get you. Again, you get whooped, now 10 of your buddies want to come jump on somebody. That's because you're a pussy. You shoot someone because you're scared to get smacked in the mouth, you're a pussy. You can think, oh, I'm a hard ass. No, you're not. You're a pussy. Period. I get into it at a truck stop, I get punched in the mouth, and I get put down, and I get whooped. I can stand the up. Okay, he got better of me. I've been whooped before in my life. I've given my beatings too. But that's the thing about fighting, is you live after you're done. You're not in prison. You may be living if you kill somebody, but you're in prison. It's a fight. If you're gonna run your fucking mouth and have the balls to run your fucking mouth, have the balls to accept the consequences. Seriously, y'all, what the hell's wrong with y'all? You really think a punch hurts that bad? And if you do think it hurts that bad, it's because you've never been punched before. You have to fall off bikes. You have to fall out of trees. You got to break your arm. You got to hurt your freaking fist with somebody's mouth or their teeth. You got to build that pain tolerance over life, throughout life. That's how you know what you are as a person. That's how you get through life. That's how you get tough. If you don't experience none of that shit growing up, I don't know what to say to you, man. I'm not no guidance. I'm not trying to guide you. I'm not trying to teach you. I'm just telling you right now, you're a chump. You're a straight up chump. I'm gonna have to edit a shit ton out of that clip. I can tell you that right now. You're gonna hear like beep 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 beep. I'm gonna have to, otherwise, a lot of you are like, this language is too strong. Language is too strong, or YouTube might even determine that as well. Language too strong, might knock the video out or whatever. But that's just real, y'all. Come on now. Come on. If you're going to run your mouth, accept the freaking consequences. Don't be that chicken shit. It makes no sense to me. Fucking cowards, man. So when I was in my early to mid 20s, doing my little bar hopping stage and all that stuff, I found a bar that I really liked, and the owner liked me. He kind of took me under his wing and kind of, treated me like family, right? Like an uncle. And then me and his nephew, we became really good friends. Right now, still my oldest friend. Remember him telling me, he's like, because I used to be a hellion, right? I used to raise hell and didn't give a shit. I never really started trouble, but I finished a lot of trouble. But he always used to tell me, it's like, you never fight a young man, because they'll shoot you. They're too stupid, full of piss and vinegar, they'll shoot you. You never fight an old man, because he'll shoot you. He's just like, I'm done with this. Screw you. I ain't fighting you. So it's like, I mean, I'll be 49 in a couple of months. Well, yeah, July. I'm at the point, I don't want to fight, but I will. I'm not going to back down. I mean, I might try to talk you down. Say, listen, let's not do this. But I won't back down from you. If you whoop me, you whoop me. Big fucking deal. Woohoo, you were the better man that time. Who gives a shit? But if I whoop you, have the same mentality. I don't want to fight. Make no mistake about it. Whether you win or you lose, fighting hurts. Whether it's your face that's hurting because you lost, or they got some hits on you, or your hands are hurting because you hit their face. It doesn't matter, win or lose. It's a battle. You're gonna hurt from impact and getting hit. It's gonna be, it hurts. Win or lose, fighting hurts. But you stand back up. It's done. It's over with. Dispute spoken, recognized, and handled. Under normal fighting circumstances, nobody's dying. Now, there is argument that you have to carry a gun because other people will carry a gun. It's for defense and protection. I'm for guns. I am pro gun. I am pro pew pew. Matter of fact, I'm talking to my buddy. I was like, when I come back in town, I want to start shopping for little handguns. Just to have. I don't know. I kind of like them lately, so I might start collecting them. I don't know yet. I mean, I've handled guns my whole life. I'm just against someone carrying one with the mindset, you ain't whooping my ass. You ain't whooping my ass. I'll kill you. That's just stupid, y'all. That's stupid. Stupid. I haven't ran into any rain yet. Still sunshine, sometimes sunny, sometimes not. And that sign reminded me of the town that I'm going to for fuel, Emporia. We're 69 miles from it. And we're 10 miles from Ottawa, where I thought I was going to come to last night. Another reason I stopped yesterday, because it was still raining. I wanted to check out my little reset, see if I can get them lights off. I can get cruise control back. And also, by the time I would have hit Kansas City, it had been like 5:10, 5:15, right in the mess of any major city. And I'm also not pressed for time, so I was like, I can afford to stop. So that's why I stopped a little early. Anyhow, so yeah, we're 68 miles away. We're going to stop there in Emporia at the Flying J for 406, I believe, 406 or 409. And then we're going to top off our tanks. We'll even top off our def tank there while we're there, most likely. And then we're going to look at the route, look at our routes and shit, and see how far it is between Sholo and Phoenix, and then Phoenix to California. We're going to add up all the miles and kind of determine where our next fuel stop has got to be, so I can do all the California work and get out before having to purchase fuel in California. So that's the idea. But it's been a pretty day, a pretty cool drive coming around Kansas City. Done the bypass, of course. I didn't go downtown. Traffic's been okay. 70 is just full of construction. I mean, we all know what time of year it is, right? It's construction season. 70 is just oof. Coming through Missouri. Oh, it's all beat up. Right now, 35 south. I think right around where we get off at our exit, that's kind of like the interchange where 35 south keeps kind of going down, but we're kind of I think we're hitting 135 at that point. I think I didn't zoom into the map close enough to see the route numbers, but yeah. Keep the guns in a way when you get in a fight. If you get in a fight, better yet, just don't fight. But I'm telling you, when somebody starts running their mouth, it's hard not to want to smack them. I've never been the verbal guy. I'm not going to out-verbalize you. I mean, I can punk the hell out of you and make you feel like a little bitch in front of people. But I'm not going to be the one to, I don't know, if you like to see we're cracking jokes or whatever, I'm not going to be the one to be able to troll you more than me. I'm not that guy. I never was. So I've always been the physical one. Like I said, I'm too old for that shit now. I don't need to be doing that crap. I will if I have to. But just know I don't want that. For me or you. No matter which way it went. Of course, I'm heading 35 southbound. I just saw on the northbound side, the right lane was blocked. I saw a bunch of lights closer I got to it. I'll see if I can remember to pull the footage from the dash cam because I didn't have the camera on. So if I can remember 12:53 in the PM, I'll put the footage from the dash cam in here now so you can see there's a big truck on its side. The whole right lane, right shoulder's closed off. Luckily, the northbound traffic is very light, so there's no backup. right now. They have a Bobcat there looks like they're unloading unloading the trailer, trying to get it stacked up properly, I guess, for the next transport vehicle to come by and load it onto that. But apparently it's been there for a while because they're so far in the recovery of it. So I don't know. I didn't see what kind of truck it was. I just know it's on the side. I don't know how it did it. Maybe it was something early this morning, late last night. I don't know. Maybe a hydroplane from when the weather was bad, or maybe who knows what the hell happened. Be careful out here, guys, especially if you, especially in the weather. If it's raining, whenever it well could have been a hydroplane. Or it could have been someone who had a blowout steer and lost control, but he was like perfectly on his side in the right lane. He was on his left side, which is the driver's side, but he was straight in the right lane. So maybe he fell asleep, went off the right shoulder, came back on the road, overcorrected. Who knows what the cause was, but be careful out here, drivers. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. I think it was a reefer as well. So there's a bunch of food missing. Not necessarily always food in a reefer, but high probability it was a bunch of food. But you never know. We are currently 14 miles away from our fuel stop in Emporia, Kansas. All right, so we're at the Flying J that we plan on coming to because the fuel's so cheap. I just wanted to, or cheapest along our current route. I just want to go into WEX and see if it's still that way. I'm going to assume yes, because every freaking island here is too deep, and I'm number 3 right here, but tying kind of 3 of them, and whichever one moves first is what I'm going to. Find fuel, search nearby. Flying J Emporia, 408. We get a $1.21 discount. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I'll hold it right there for a second. Some people think I'm full of shit when I'm talking about this stuff. So, yeah, it's $5.29 at the pump. The sign says $5.29. The pump says $5.29. Savings of $1.21.9. So $1.22 savings, and we're paying $4.08. $4.080. So we're paying, yeah, $4.08 a gallon. I'm good with that. Oh, this line right here to the right is moving, so let me shift over here. Which is a good thing because my trailer was kind of still over on this side, but this is one of those sharp left, yeah, and other trucks need to get in here, so I am too deep. One's at the fuel island and I'm right behind him. As long as nobody gets out of their damn trucks and walks the fucking way and leaves their shit here while they go in there and shop, this should be a smooth process. But we shall see about that. Alright, so keep in mind I'm using Google, not Trucker Path. But it should be pretty similar. So what it's showing is, starting from Sholo, on all my deliveries. From Sholo, it's like a total of 16 hours to the final delivery. It's like 1,048 miles. So from Sholo to Phoenix, about 3 hours and 2 minutes. From Phoenix to Shafter is 7 hours and 18 minutes. So I should be able to get Sholo and Phoenix done on Tuesday. No problem. And then be in position to get Shafter. It's like, so I'll drive the 7 hours that evening and be close to Shafter for Wednesday morning. And then from Shafter to Fresno is an hour and 30. Yeah. Then from Fresno to Stockton is an hour. Yeah. Shafter to Fresno is about an hour and 30 minutes. Fresno to Stockton is an hour and 57 minutes. And then Stockton to West Sacramento is 46 minutes. And then from West Sacramento to Hayward is an hour and a half. So I should be able to get Shafter, Fresno, and also it's going to depend on how long we get to move up, how long we're going to be, how long it's going to take us to unload these trucks too. So that's going to have a big thing to do with it. Anyhow, we're now getting in fuel position, so let's get fuel, and I guess we'll finish at a 30. Where we at? Yeah, we've been here for 8 minutes already. By the time I fill up and go inside, use the restroom, grab some fresh beverages, 30 minutes will be up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fill up all tanks, all 3 tanks, both diesels and the DEF. Let's get it. So I was going to fill up the DEF. I only got like 7 gallons or so, 8 gallons. It was so slow. I got tired of waiting. So now, oh my God, this sounded a lot. It's brutal. If I'm not careful, I'll break another damn shock bolt. What the hell is that? People trying to go so wide there to miss this monstrous bottomless pit right there. The trailer's going to have to go through. Let me take it easy though. My God, that thing's huge. Gotta go easy. Don't want to hurt nothing. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right, cool. We threw it. Anyhow, we spent $550 there. Our diesel wound up being 125 gallons for $152. Oh no, discount. I saved $152. So I spent $510 on diesel, $40 on DEF. Yeah, I got 8.05 gallons, $4.98 a gallon. Put us over half on DEF, so we should be good for a little bit. All right, so now we get off here. Instead of getting back on 35, we're taking US 50. US 50. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. I remember that being correct. Let me just double check things. Yeah, 50. We go left. There's no light here. Oh, just a couple vehicles coming off the roundabout, and now we are good. We are good. So from here, 42 miles, got a roundabout to go through and stay on 50, 50, 50. And I think eventually it turns to 54. Maybe it's not 54 at all. Maybe I've just been calling 50, 50, 54. I don't know. Either way, we head this way until we get to I-40 in New Mexico. Let's go.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run. No stacks, no shine, just steady and true. Rolling proud in that deep blue hue. Daylight miles, the highway calls. I was born to chase it all. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue hums and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. "2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. 2024 built to last. Smooth and clean, he's built for fast. Hands on the wheel, I hold it tight. No scars, just skill, it's a driver's right. Hammer down, let the engine sing. Hear that road beneath me ring. Sunrise and steel, that's how I ride. Rolling strong with the morning sky. From the hills to the county lines, chasing white lines in the daylight shine. Big blue homes and the world feels right. I was made for driving in the light. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. No shadow roads, just the sun and this heavy load. Every mile is fresh and new. Me and Big Blue pushing through. Sunrise and steel, that's my life. That's my life.
A cinematic guitar solo, engine hum fades under open blue sky.
So I pulled a country. I pulled over to stretch out, take a little nap, nappy nap. It was a good nap. So that happened. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at because it's already 9 o'clock. And continue driving tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna just run over into recaps. I got enough hours coming back over the next few days to where I can complete this load, get to the next one, and still run on recaps from that point forward. But I'll also be able to squeeze a reset in on the next load as well. So it is what it is. Not a big deal, but I would have much rather got a full reset in and been right there at the place. There's a TA right off the exit I got to go to the first stop, so that way I wouldn't feel like I was pressured for time, which I won't be. So what I'll do is I'll drive half a day tomorrow, half a day Monday, conserve some hours, and get recaps on top of them so I'm not pressured for time. So it is what it is. Anyhow, I appreciate you riding along with me today for however long we was, but we'll continue on. And I think I kind of wanted to because I didn't want to leave the channel without a video for a couple of days, so this way I won't have any gap in the channel either. So yeah, I took a nap for y'all. That's what yeah, well, if I got time, I guess I'm gonna use all the space you want, use all the space you got, right? Use all the time you got too. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you riding along. Y'all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.